So I only have a 10-minute video. I can't do live right now. I have to wait a couple more days. For whatever reason, I don't know. Oh God, this is a lot. Anyways, let me just start off by saying thanks for all the love and the support. I really appreciate it. Alright, so I lived in an apartment subdivision called Ball Run in Ocala. And there was this lady that lived directly across the street from me, and she would just be nasty to the kids. Even when they weren't playing in her field, they could be in the road playing basketball, and she'd come out and just antagonize them. No, you're being too loud, and just call the police every time. Long story short, she would literally just antagonize the kids for no reason. It was one point in time where she told my daughter she was going to be raped because she was outside playing with the kids. Mind you, she was 12 years old at the time. She would call them retards, idiots. She told them that this isn't the Underground Railroad. She would wave her gun out the sliding glass window at the kids. She would take pictures of them, record them, just do all kinds of crazy stuff, all kinds of stuff. There's just so much I could say. But let me take you to the night that everything happened. So the kids were playing outside. I ended up calling my kids inside. You know, I was serving dinner. Next thing you know, I got this big bang on the door. So I'm serving the kids their plates. And the bang was so loud, I was just like, what the heck? So I go outside, as you can see in the video, and it's AJ's oldest son, and you saw what happened. He was frantic. Somebody shot his mom. I kind of knew, like, when he told me that, like, who it was going to be because of this lady and everything she's done. I ran outside. I get across the street. My neighbor Lauren and one of my son's friends' dads was giving AJ CPR and mouth to mouth. So, you know, at this point in time, I'm just like so lost, and I couldn't understand. I was just shocked, like really bad shocked. I've never seen nothing like this before. So as you can see, obviously in the documentary, I was freaking out. So all AJ's kids ran to my house. I put them all in my house with my kids. I fed them. It was a crazy night. It was a crazy night. The documentary was a lot for me because there were some parts that I didn't see or know about until I actually watched the documentary. Like the part where they told people, the part where they told the kids that, you know, their mother passed. I didn't see that part in person. Like, I didn't see that until the documentary, and that was so heartbreaking for me. It's been a lot. Like, it's been a long, hard fight for everybody. You know, I don't condone my actions the way I was screaming at the police. No, I don't. I'm a lady at the end of the day, and I don't think that was cute, but I was so hurt, and you could literally see it in my voice. Like, I had been crying. I had just woke up. Like, I was so hurt from everything that happened. And not only from everything that happened, but I was so mad because they let this lady go. Like, I couldn't understand that. I just couldn't understand it. How she just got away with that. So basically, when the kids came, knocked on my door screaming, when the boy came, knocked on my door screaming, I didn't understand why it happened. And then, you know, her son was explaining to me that, that the lady threw a skate at him and swung an umbrella at him, and that oh gosh, it's a lot. And that AJ walked over there. He went and told his mom, and she walked over there and she knocked on the door, banged on the door, whatever, like anybody would. Any mother, any real mother would have done the same thing. And she shot through the door. So I don't know. At the end of the day, the lady's been planning this. She looked it up. They found stuff on her computer where she looked up how to get away with murder, your stand your ground laws, like how to talk to the police to get away with it, like all of that. Honestly, I don't think that I was really ready to do this, but I wasn't really ready to talk about this, but I know y'all were ready to hear something from me. Like I said, I can't really go live right now, so I can't really answer y'all's questions like I wanted to. I know y'all are asking me if the kids are okay. The kids are okay. Yes, my children still do speak to the kids. They're fine. They're doing good. Everybody's doing okay. It was just really like one of the hardest nights of my life. And I feel like the police like really just didn't, I just feel like they didn't really care. They didn't take initiative to none of it. If you watch the way our sheriff talks about Susan, he I don't know, if you watch how he talks about everybody else and then talks about her, he tries not to decharacterize her. It's just so weird. But yeah, I just, I wanted to give y'all a little bit of insights on stuff and the true story, because it's a lot of stuff that's being put out there that's not true. It's a lot of stuff that people are saying they did that's not true. I don't know why. I don't know what people are trying to get out of this situation, but I don't know. And also, this needs to be done for a cause. People just need to try to raise awareness.